Generosity as you open this, and they're singing about kindness. There was great kindness in your countenance, and I thought just a quiet that was really well matched to this beautiful. Good feedback, musicians.
I really like your facial expressions and like weird, specifically your eyebrows. It makes sense why, and so you follow it.
Yeah. Okay, your superpower. Yeah, I think it's a good thing to question, as you are the people who will be most honest in terms of receiving all of us as guest people in your lives, that what was it about what Kody did that made you feel with, right? That idea of with, that's a great thought. Yeah.
I really liked that you slowed down certain sections, I guess, more than you were used to, because I feel like it feels better. I especially like at 60, when we go shore on this, you really like felt that phrase. That was really nice.
Yeah, really beautiful. I actually want to work backward. Can we go to the end of this portion? And if it's okay with you, Kody, this is going to go a little bit beyond the portion that I told you 1 to 44, but it's just the stuff right after this. This is 44 at the ensemble. How is this? We just finished that big apex, right? We just finished that grand double forte. How do you interpret this moment in the life of the work?
I think that is a good point that Lauridsen has delved into that introspection after I've been in the night, and now in this quietness, I'm shaken to my core, I need to walk.
Great, I totally agree, I think it's beautifully said. When we get to these sorts of moments, I think this is a place, I talked with Leah about hand position. I think this is a place where we could say it's absolutely legal to do, yeah, because this is like self-reflection, right? So what if we, how fun would it be to go from the pickup into 44? Sopranos, you excited about that? Wherever you are? Yeah, I'm so glad you get to do it again. So, because I would like for you to juxtapose the two ideas of the poet and the composer opening themselves this way, and then how is it different, and how much can you play with the sound here, okay? You can start, if you would like to build into that. If you want to start into D, that's better. That might be more humane. Yeah, 38, great. Yeah, great. That's all right, so let's take what we learned from the last. Well, yes! Oh, it's got a 4 waves! Yes! This will be just the dry. So this is on the downbeat. We're going to do a dry 4 and body. And it's almost like that 4 is out of time, just help them with greater clarity. It really makes it uber obvious to them that you're going to fall into one. Whoops, there was a departure ictus. Remember, number one, we can't have click, click, because then it's a double prep. We need zero click, liquidity, and click, right? Okay? The concept of the prep was absolutely perfect. Just make it more demonstrative. You're at a mezzo forte leading into double forte. I would say even arguably a little bit louder, okay? Good. Do it again, do it again. Okay, just before we go any further, we're going to take something we learned with Jacob, and this is the gesture needs to get bigger before we subdivide. So we need sure on this time. Okay, so just more on two, just more size. Be generous. Don't hold back. Sure on this shining night, sure on this Okay, gotta stop. We're not even to the thing that I asked about. Are you convinced that Lauridsen wants those big diminuendos in this section? They're diminuendoing in bar 40, and they're also really diminuendoing. Is that what you envision? So sempre forte. Okay, if they do that again, they're tired. Get after them with a gesture, right? So that's when you say, okay, team, I got you, right? I got you. The energy, they need energy, they need an infusion right there. And so if you see that they're evading, don't let them evade, right? Be insistent. So I think, breath. I think lots of line here, right? So use this space. Okay, try it one more time. Sure on this shining night. Rinse me, Kody, rinse me. Use the light, use the light. There you go, Good. Keep it going, keep going. Sure on this shining Kody, yeah, good, okay. Yeah. As soon as your wind speed slows down, their dynamic changes. Okay, so make sure it aligns with your musical imagination. I'm not so sure. Sopranos, where does that expire for you in terms of dynamic? What do you think? Kody, what do you think of 42? Where's the apex of 42? Be really specific. Give me the end, like 1, or the end of 2, or the end of 3, or the end of 4. Oh, conduct them through that then. Okay, cool. Get them through to that moment. Okay, this is when we want to use breath speed. I talked about this. Ooh. So, yeah. Okay. Your turn, Kody. I'll stop using speed ball. Okay. So respond to what you hear in the moment. If they let off of the gas, inspire more. Okay. Sure on this shining night, sure on this more speed, find more space. Sure on this Yeah, beautifully chartered. doing that idea with great elegance. Are you convinced about the dynamic landscape of the peak of this? Are you convinced about what happened? Did it align with what you had hoped to communicate?
No.
Okay, good. I agree with that.
People get the kind of softer.
Yeah, good. I'm glad that you're hearing that. I spoke about this, I think, with Leah, and it's this idea of, in anticipation of the dynamic demand, your rebound is going to go in the opposite direction of the next beat so that you have more space. So if you're in a 4 pattern, let me see, I would never remember to be reversed. So it's 1, 2. So I think utilizing more of this space. If we live too much here, then we'll lose the beautiful sound that you so naturally, I love how you cultivate the sound here. I think it's really firmly rooted in breath space. So that's really strong. We don't want to take away from that. But I do think there needs to be unleashing of sound here. And I have a feeling you will never be too gratuitous. I feel like you're very much in a reasonable space. I don't think it's too much. Can we go, how are we doing on time? 4 minutes. Okay, what can we do in 4 minutes? Let's go, let's go to page 3. Please, musicians, bend your knees, musicians, in fancy outfits. Okay? I am wondering if we can bring alignment into the turn from 23 to 24. That was one that I think we could use a little more clarity on. So can we start at the downbeat of 22, and then we're really striving for alignment into C, okay? Yeah, who has the main melodic material here? Oh, bless their hearts. The altos only get these moments in the sun. This is their glory. Let their glory shine right. We love the altos, so you really invite the altos here. Okay, let's try. Good job. You did it. That was amazing. Fantastic. Let's go to another illusion. Remember, these scenes are where we make our money. Let's go to 10. Right at 10. Can I have an A flat, please? Would you sing this for us right here? Exactly how you envision it to happen. When people model, as you did so beautifully, you modeled with your hand, right? That's all that we want you to do as a conductor. Can you make those shapes clear in the context of the pattern? So you've got 3 and 4. The gradation of height or speed or whatever for each beat tells us how important each beat is. Okay, there was a really clear peak that I heard. Let's try to make that clear in the gesture. Okay? Let's start right at 10. Good, Kody. Good. Really good. Was that what you had hoped to hear? Yeah, I thought it was really quite lovely. Can we go to the very beginning? These are just little tiny things. And would you focus more on where that breath is created? I felt like it was a little shortchanged here at the beginning. So let's try it. And, oh, look at you. You even gave yourself you told us, yeah. It has these like, pay attention to the breath thing more. So then we just need more movement. Movement equals breath. It equals air. Okay. Yeah, I think indirect is a great way to phrase that, right? The more direct things are, the less movement we get. So add some indirect. Just think you've written. Yeah. No, let's start at 5. Mm-hmm. make sure that you're sympathetic. So we have 3 that you breathe, you inhale with them, and then don't mouth the words. Okay? Try it again. So breathing in the whole time, right? You can be anybody. You're the movie share. Okay? Okay? Right, one more time. Beautiful. Well done, Kody. Good for